there, thanks for joining me. My name is Georgette, and today I'm going to share with you my Make 9 for 2022. Now, I have yet to complete a Make 9 challenge. However, I am no quitter. So I'm going to keep making these plans until I do complete one of these challenges. On a positive note though, I did do better last year than I did the year prior, so I am making some progress. Speaking of Make 9 2021, let's take a look at that first to see how I did before we move into this year's plans. Okay, so I've got my notebook, and I'm going to step over so I can put some pictures over here so you guys can see what I got done and what I didn't. All right, so the first one was Simplicity 8424 leggings. Check. Got this done. They were a little big, but I got it done. Next up was Butterick 4027, the wrap skirt. I did not complete this. It is cut and it is partially sewn, but I didn't complete the garment, so I can't count that one. The third one is the chambray shirt. Again, I don't even have a pattern for this yet, so that was a big fat fail. Next up were panties. Nope, not yet. Next up, number 5 was Butterick 4079, the raglan t-shirt. Got that done. Then I have Butterick 6388, the joggers. Also, got that done. I actually love that pattern. That is one of my tried and trues. I'm going to continue to make those every single year. Number 7 on my list were chemises. I do have a pattern that I think I can turn into a chemise. Right now it's just a camisole, but no. So the next on the list, number 8, was vintage Butterick 5987. It was a cape, but I do have fabric for it. So, progress. And then the final thing on my list was to scrap bust. Now this I am checking off as having gotten done because I did do a little scrap busting last year. Definitely not as much as I would like to have gotten done, but still, a little is better than nothing when it comes to scrap busting. Alright, so that was my Make 9 for 2021. I completed 4 items, and then 5, not so much. Like I said before though, this is more than I made the previous year, so I am making progress. While we are here, let's go ahead and take a look at my resolutions for 2021 to see how I did on that. Alright, so first up was organize my sewing room. Not even close. My sewing room actually got worse as the year went on. So that was a big fat fail. Okay, next up was post more on IG. Again, big fat fail. I have like this love-hate relationship with social media. Like I like to be on there and kind of scrolling, but the posting stuff, I don't know, it seems like a lot. So, yeah, just a fail. Let's move on. Number 3, scrap bust. I did that. Wasn't a whole bunch, but I did get some done. So the final thing on the list was to participate in sewing challenges. And I'm going to call this a yes and a no because I did participate in a couple sewing challenges, but not as many as I had planned to do in the beginning of the year. However, once I started trying to participate in these challenges, I found that I was getting stuck and not producing what I wanted to produce because I was trying to make something for the challenge. So I just gave that up altogether and decided I just didn't want to do that anymore. Alright, so there were 2 more sewing challenges that I wanted to participate in last year. One was Sewing Bingo by Patsy Poo Makes, and the other one was Sew Prints 2021 by Romy, I think it's Romy.Kate or Rami.Kate. So in these boxes, I actually completed a little more than I thought I had. Once I went back and I looked at everything that I made last year, I did some of these. All right, so let's take a look at the sewing bingo first. I don't have the pattern numbers on me, but I'll make sure that I insert the picture in one of the boxes up here. All right, so the first one in the sewing bingo was a print, and I made that black floral dress, so I'm going to put that in that box. The second one was quick and easy, and I'm considering the Basic Instinct t-shirt pattern my quick and easy make. The next one was a first, and for me, I'm putting in the 40K sway top in that box. So that was a first for me. Then we have Long Time Coming, and I'm putting the yellow floral dress, the maxi dress, in that spot because I've had that pattern for a little while and it has been on my mind to make. So that was a long time coming. All right, for the next box, I've got fabric from my stash, and I'm putting the Vera top into that box. Then we have an everyday basic, and that's going to be my long sleeve raglan t-shirt. Then we have a couple of skips. So I didn't have a one piece, didn't have a something special, I didn't have a solid, and I didn't have a pattern from my stash, although all these could be considered patterns from my stash, but we'll just skip that one. Next up is a favorite, and those are my joggers. I love my joggers. I love them. The next one is more involved. I don't think I had anything that I would consider more involved, so we're going to skip that box. Spur of the moment, skipping that one. Then I have separates, which I made the hickory ensemble in the very beginning of the year, so that's what I'm putting in my separates box. Then I have something for someone else. No, I'm kind of a selfish sewer. Oh, you know what? That's incorrect. I made a flower girl dress last year, so that is something for someone else. All right, and then the next up is a repeat, and I'm going to skip that box as well. Now, some of these that I've put into the boxes can go into other boxes, but I like to use just one item per box. So for my sewing bingo, I got the very top row. I got the print, a quick and easy, a first, and a long time coming. So that one, I'm going to consider that challenge a win, actually. So the final challenge that I wanted to participate in last year was the #SewPrints2021 challenge. So this was a challenge to use different types of fabrics. So let's see how I did. In the first category, it was spots. I didn't make any spots, which is kind of unusual because I love a good polka dot. So it's a little shocking that I don't have any spots from 2021. In the stripes box, I have my leggings and that knit dress that was a fail. In the floral, I'm putting my yellow floral maxi dress. In the geometric box, I didn't have anything geometric. I don't think I had anything geometric. And then there's that free space. In the abstract box, I did not make anything from abstract fabric. Also, I didn't make anything from animal fabric. For the monochrome, I am putting the hickory ensemble into that box. And then for novelty, I don't think I had any novelty fabric for last year. So for this challenge, it looks like I completed the middle row. I did the stripes, there's the free box, which I'm taking, and I did the monochrome set. So, I forgot to mention, for this Sew Prints challenge, I used the concise version. There was also a version that had, I don't know, maybe double or triple the amount of fabrics, but I chose to use the shorter version first. All right, so those were all of the sewing challenges that I tried to participate in last year. So now let's get into my Make 9 2022 picks. All right, so first up on my list is McCall's 7993. This is a knit dress pattern from 2019, and I picked the pattern for version B. I thought this would be really cute for the autumn and winter months, and I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out. Number 2 on my list is McCall's 7094. This shirt pattern is from 2015, and I'm planning on making version A, the sleeveless top. Now, I've attempted this shirt before, and I could not master the neckband. So recently, I was looking up reviews for this pattern, and I found that more than a few people couldn't master this neckband either. However, I have been watching a couple of tutorials on how to do necklines like this, and I think I might try it again, give it a whirl, and I hope I get it, because this is a really cute top, and I think I'd get a lot of wear out of a style like this, so hopefully I can master this neckband. Next up is McCall's 7831. This is a Mrs. Jumper pattern from 2018. Now, I don't really know how much wear I would get out of this pattern, but it's just so stinking cute. So anyway, I think I'm going to make version B, which has the pocket on the chest. I don't know if you can see that here. Yeah. Is that version B? Yeah. Let me try this side. There you go. So I think I'm going to make version B, which has the pocket on the chest, and I'll probably add some inseam pockets because I don't think that this pattern has inseam pockets. I mean, definitely if I wanted pockets, I could go with version C, because you can see version C has hip pockets, but I don't like that. I want some inseam pockets. All right, so that was McCall's 7831. And the fourth item on my list is Simplicity 9076. This is a sewing accessories pattern from 1999. And this is just a handy pattern to have in my stash. So I think I'm going to start with the machine pincushion version D. I don't know if you guys can see that. The machine pincushion, and then I'm going to make that wrist pincushion. And you know what, bonus? These are really good scrap busters. So I'm super excited to break into this one. So that was Simplicity 9076. So the fifth item on my list is this Patterns Pacifica pattern 4003. So this is a super cute tunic dress pattern, and I'm planning on making the one in the center, the 3/4 sleeve version, most likely in a gauze fabric. This is actually a new to me pattern company. I've never heard of a Patterns for Pacifica before I bought this pattern. So I'm actually pretty interested to see how this works up, and of course I will let you know when I have it finished. Next up is McCall's 6361. It is this 2011 Palmer and Pletch pattern. I will be making the skirt from this pattern. Now, admittedly, this skirt does look a little bit boring, but I think if you make it out of some really fun fabric, that this could be a real winner, and it could be a real workhorse in my wardrobe. Next up on my list is to do some mending and some refashioning. Now, like many of us, I do have a large pile of mending that needs to be completed. And I also have a couple of ready-to-wear items that I'd like to kind of tweak to make them more my style. So I'm hoping that by putting this on my Make 9 list, that it'll just push me to get all of this stuff done. The eighth item on my list is McCall's 7537. This is a dress pattern from 2017, and I just love version C. Like, to me, this is the perfect dress for a cocktail or semi-formal event. And I can see having a few of these in my wardrobe. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous. Now, I don't have any fabric for this dress as of yet, but I'm kind of looking forward to going fabric shopping for this, just because look at the contrast. I just think that's going to be so much fun to play around with. Anyway, that is McCall's 7537, and that is number 8 on my Make 9 list. And finally, the last thing on my list is all of the items that I did not complete in 2021. Yes, I am upping the ante. I am planning on completing all of the items that I just listed, plus B4027, the wrap skirt, a chambray shirt, panties, chemises, and B5987, the cape. So I know that's a lot for a Make 9 challenge. I pretty much went from a Make 9 to a Make 13, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I can get this done this year. I plan on having a little bit of a quieter year than I did last year, a lot less traveling. So I'm upping the ante a little bit, and we're just going to see how I get on with all of this stuff. And you know, guys, I'll definitely take you along with me so you can track my progress. If you are participating in a Make 9 challenge, let me know in the comments section which item you are most excited about and which item you are most terrified by. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from my channel, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Bye!